What's up, guys? CrexFX here, and today we are doing playoff predictions 2016 in Madden, and today's episode is the Super Bowl. Carolina Panthers against the Denver Broncos. All right, so today we are playing at Fawcett Stadium. I could totally have said that wrong. I probably did. Doesn't matter. Hall of Fame Stadium. I'm playing as the Carolina Panthers, my friend as the Denver Broncos. So he gets the ball first. And for so far, I am 6-4 with my Madden predictions. So I got 6 correct and 4 of them incorrect. So it's decent. It's certainly not great. My personal predictions are better, and I'm 8-2 in my personal predictions, which is pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with that. Sure, I wish it could have been better. The 2 that I got wrong were actually at the hands of the Patriots. I first picked, in the divisional round, I picked the Chiefs to win that game against the Patriots. That didn't turn out right, and Patriots won that, so I got that one wrong. And then in the championship game, I actually picked the Patriots to win and go to the Super Bowl. And, well, that didn't turn out either, so Patriots handed me 2 losses. Which is disappointing, but it is what it is. It happens. We move on. I'm 8-2. I've gotten everything else right, and the Patriots are not in this game, meaning I should be good. I should get this one correct. And right here, I make a really nice goal line stand at first. He ends up getting in for the touchdown anyway, but he's like 3 yards out, and I end up holding him for a while. He ran the ball a lot that drive. It was a very slow drive. I think it was something like 16 plays. He really just started running the ball a lot because the passes weren't working as well as he had hoped. And now I come out with Cam Newton, and first play, Super Bowl 50 for Cam Newton, and he's going to run for about a 8-yard gain, I think. And a nice solid pass to pick up a first down. And I'm coming out in this game fearless. I'm coming out like I got nothing to lose. And right there, Jonathan Stewart, he's just going to get an 18-yard gain on the play. And Cam Newton's going to roll out again, and he's going to run using his speed, and he's going to get all the way to the 25-yard line. So just 2 rushes, and he's gotten 25 yards. And now the screen pass is working, and we're going to get it all the way to about the 7-yard line, I think. So yeah, 7-yard line. And now right here, first play of the second quarter, we don't get that there, but Cam Newton's going to run out, and he's going to take in an easy stroll for the touchdown. So on that drive, we just kind of showed we had everything. Everything was working. Screen passes were working. Passes were working. The runs were working. Cam Newton running was working. Everything was going right on that drive for us. And, after a 16-play running drive by him, to come out and just get a touchdown in, 6 or 7 plays was just... That's kind of set the tone. We were coming out fearless. We were coming out aggressive. And I switched to player lock here. I'm pretty sure for the remainder of the game. If you're watching this, if you are a continuous viewer, just let me know whether or not you like this view better on defense, or you'd rather me go to the standard, more traditional view. Personally, I like playing better on the player lock feature because I do play a lot of connected franchise, so I'm somewhat used to it. But right here, I mess up and I give up a touchdown for him. I sent, I think, all the linebackers, to blitz, and that didn't turn out. So far it's a shootout. The Broncos, they had the ball twice and they scored a touchdown both times. And last drive, he came out a lot more aggressive than the first drive he had. So meaning we got to keep up. This is looking like it's going to be a shootout all day long. So we got to really keep up. Can't make any mistakes. Every time we get the ball, we got to score and hope that our defense can eventually get a stop, and not the other way around. So we're going to, Jonathan Stewart, he's not going to get too far on that play. We're approaching the 2-minute warning, but Brown, he's going to get a pretty big game, pretty solid right there, and 2-minute warning hits. We're looking for something. We get something. We get a 6-yard gain on the play. We're not handing it off too much. I almost get sacked right there under pressure, but I end up getting it off and getting a first down 2. And Cam Newton's going to try to run for the touchdown, but he's going to get to the 5-yard line instead. He sends blitz. I run around, and Cam Newton, in the exact same place as last time, runs in for his second touchdown of the day. So now it's 14-14. Like I said, it's a shootout. So we're going to have to try to stop him on this drive right now before the end of halftime. We get the ball after half, so if we can get a stop, that's fantastic. Still in this player lock, and he actually gets it right past my guy, and that is tough for me to withstand. Anyway, he's right there, throws an interception, and now this interception could be the game. That could have been the game right there, because now the turning point, well, I give it right back to him. I waste my opportunity, and he's going to get 6 points out of it. I was thinking, all right, I get the ball back. I can go up 21-14 in halftime and then get the ball back. And I'm not even sure if that was a touchdown. It looked like he stepped out of bounds. Doesn't matter. Game over already, so can't really go back. But now it's 21-14. Only 42 seconds left in the half. And after that huge mistake by me, all I'm thinking right now is I'm tying this game up. I'm tying this game up. I'm getting a touchdown right now. And I'm having the game tied up in halftime, and right now I'm coming out super aggressive, throwing deep, which I don't normally do, and the screen pass is working too. So now in just 2 plays, we're all the way at the 25-yard line. So we're rocking, we're grooving, we're moving, and it only took us 3 plays and about 20 seconds to get that touchdown. So now it's 21-21. And you think about it, his first drive, it was all runs, very conservative. The last touchdown he got was a defensive score. So he's only scored twice on offense. At one point, something's got to give. Something's got to break for him. Because I've been able to go down 3 times now down the field, aggressively scoring right here. He ends up punting it away, which ends the first half. So now it's the second half, and I got the ball. Alright, so I'm going to take a break from talking about this gameplay for a moment, and we're going to talk about the real games going on this week. So last week, as you know, or 2 weeks ago rather, we had the Cardinals versus the Panthers, and the Patriots versus the Broncos. So let's talk about the Cardinals versus Panthers first. I was pretty disappointed by this. I had a feeling, my personal prediction was that the Panthers were going to win. I had a very good feeling they were, and right there, I don't know what happened. I accidentally pressed a button or something, but I had a feeling that the Panthers were gonna win, and that was correct. I didn't think it was gonna be that much of a blowout. I was disappointed by that. Sure, I wanted to see the Cardinals back in the Super Bowl, but it is what it is. I think they're gonna come back strong next year. But yeah, I was correct with that on my personal prediction. And not my Madden prediction. Madden prediction was wrong. Madden prediction said the Cardinals were going to win in a blowout. So we were correct about the blowout, just not about which team was going to be giving the blowout. But anyway, and then the Patriots-Broncos game could be the final matchup between Brady and Peyton Manning. It was a pretty good one too, and right here Kuechly gets a crazy interception while getting cracked, and that was awesome. So now we're up by 3 points, plus we just got that nice interception. We're going down on his side of the field. We can make this a 10-point game if we do it right, and we can finally create some separation in what has so far been a shootout. And he's had a couple mistakes on defense, and right here I kind of just sack myself, but we hit the screen pass again. It's been working quite a bit today, and it continues to work for us, getting it all the way down to the 8-yard line. It's been working so well today, and Jonathan Store's going to get us to the 2. We get a couple of failed attempts right here, but we wind up going for a pass play right here to Greg Olsen for a touchdown. Anyway, Patriots versus Broncos, that was a pretty solid game, and the Broncos ended up coming up on top, and look, their offense, it's struggled this year. It certainly has, but their defense has been consistent. And there's a few things in this game right here, the Panthers versus Broncos, that I think would give me a reason to say that the Broncos are going to win this one. One being their defense. Obviously, their defense is, in my opinion, the best all season this year. Most consistent, most dominant. It's crazy. So there's that. And right here we get another pick. So now, his comeback is not looking as hopeful, especially if we score on this drive. And so far on offense, we have been continuously successful today. So, I mean, he really needs to get a stop right now if he wants to stay in this game. But anyway, the Broncos defense has been like lights out, but the Panthers offense has been lights out. So, I mean, you have that classic scenario, offense versus defense. Which one's going to come out winning? Right here we get the read option. We're going to take it all the way to the 1 yard line. Almost a touchdown. Should have been a touchdown. We're just going to sneak it in anyway. Give Cam that rushing touchdown he deserves. Anyway, now we're up by 17 points with only just under 3 minutes left. It's going to take a lot of work for him to get this comeback. I actually think he ends up punting the ball away here. Look, if you watch my videos, you could kind of understand. He was upset at this point. He threw a lot of picks. He made a lot of mistakes. And, I mean, I'm going to take advantage of it. I got the ball back 2.5 minutes. Not only going to end the game here, but I'm also going to try to score. So, in a situation that's defense versus offense, I'm going to always pick defense wins. I would say that a defense is going to win in that situation. However, Carolina's defense and the Broncos offense, that's a different matchup, because Carolina's defense is also top tier. It's definitely not as good as the Broncos, but it is good. It is a very good defense. I mean, and if you give them a chance, they're going to capitalize on that. They're going to get some interceptions. They're going to get some turnovers. And against a subpar offense, at least this season, and a shaky offense, I don't know how that's going to work out. I mean, a shaky offense against a really good defense, I don't know. Outside the ball, I don't see the Broncos putting up too many points. And, I mean, on the other side, you got a stellar defense against a stellar offense. I think the Panthers are going to come out on top. I do not think it's going to be a blowout like against Carolina. I don't think it's going to be a blowout like against any other game this season. I think it's going to be a tight one. But I think the Panthers come out on top in this one. And the only reason I can see the Broncos winning is if the NFL, honestly, look, I'm no conspiracy theorist. I don't necessarily think that they're rigged, although I do think they are. Is if the NFL kind of fixes the game to let Peyton Manning ride off into the sunset. I just don't think it's probable that they could actually win this game. I think the Panthers are a much better overall team this season, but we will see. And guys, that's going to conclude our Madden playoff predictions this season. We'll find out next week if I either go 7-4 or I go 6-5. According to our playoff predictions, the Panthers are our Super Bowl winners of 2016. Congratulations. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't seen these other two videos on the screen from Championship Weekend, go ahead and check them out right there. And that's going to be it. Peace out, guys.